Hello and welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. Recently I was in Sam's Club and I ran across a Member's Mark Small Batch whiskey. I took a look at it. I hadn't seen it there before, and it's actually looks like it is bottled by Barton 1792 Distillery. So I thought, cheaper version of the same thing. I need to check this out and see if that's the case, and see whether there is a way to get the 1792 juice for a lot less. So come with me this week as we review this whiskey and check it against 1792 and see if we have a lower cost option. Hello and welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. This week we're going to compare Member's Mark Small Batch Whiskey to 1792 Small Batch Whiskey. And the only reason we're going to compare these two is because this Maker's Mark whiskey is distilled by Barton 1792 Distillery. So I'd found this, as I'd mentioned in the intro, in Sam's Club, and basically it's being distilled at Barton's 1792 Distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky. So I picked it up and thought I'd do this comparison and see whether or not this is a lower cost option for everybody. Now, the Member's Mark Small Batch, that was at the Sam's Club here, $18.98 for a 750 milliliter bottle. And they also sell the 1792 Small Batch, and they have that for $25.48. But the local Hy-Vee's got it for $32.99. So depending upon whether you're looking at Sam's Club or someplace else for $17.92, the Member's Mark version will be around 24% less, up to almost 50% less. So that's pretty good if it happens to be the same stuff. Since it's the same distillery, I suspect that it's going to be very close. There is a slight difference in proof. The Member's Mark is 45% alcohol, which is a 90 proof, and the 1792 Small Batch, that is a 46.85% alcohol, which is 93.7 proof. So a couple of more proof points on it. Whether that makes a difference or not, we'll see. So I'm going to pour them both, and then I'm going to just check between the two. This is a bottle that I bought quite a while ago. It's down pretty far. So we'll see if that may make a little bit of difference. But I'm going to take some notes as I go through this. So both of them, color is very close. I don't see a lot of difference. They both stick to the side of the glass about the same. So that's, so far, it's very similar. On the nose, I get a cinnamon, some vanilla, clove, a mild chocolate, maybe some brown sugar, some caramel, some oak from the barrel on the 1792. The nose is basically the same. Since this has been open for a lot longer, maybe it's not as pronounced, the odors aren't as pronounced, but they're, I'm getting the same stuff: cinnamon, vanilla, cloves, maybe brown sugar, a little bit of caramel, the influence of the oak. Maybe a mild chocolate. Same nose. I'm not really seeing much difference. So we check the palate, see what I see there. So I do have some caramel taste, some spice flavors, uh, some vanilla, a little bit of smokiness, and almost like a nut or the nut shell. And the finish is a little peppery. Not drastically, but a little bit peppery. Um, it drinks, its proof range are a little bit higher. Um, when I tried this last night to give myself a chance to spend more time at it, and it right out when I first opened the bottle, it was it seemed like it was a little stronger. But it's drinking to that 90 to 100 proof range. Um, and it does kind of stick on the tongue a little bit. Not a long finish, but a medium to long finish. So that's for the price. Definitely, that's pretty good. I'm very pleased with that for less than $20 bottle. So on the 1792, so what I'm seeing is the taste is almost identical. It might be a little bit smoother, um, maybe because this bottle's been open for quite a while, and has had a chance to breathe and air out a little bit. But the it's clearly it's the same or very close to the same uh, juice. Obviously, the proof point's a little bit different, but it has basically the same finish. Um, Again, a little peppery, but it doesn't drink harsh. It's drinks in that 90 to 100 proof range. So I'd be hard pressed to tell the difference with these. They're both basically the same, and you're getting something that's less than $20, basically about $19, as opposed to at least 25 or more, depending on where you get it. I only saw that it was at the same Sam's Club for $25.48, and so that's a approximately 24% difference. but at other places it's more, so it's almost twice as much elsewhere than what you can get this at Sam's Club. And you're getting the same thing. It tastes so close that I don't see any reason not to go get this. In the past, I did some reviews of some sample pack of stuff from Members Mark, and I didn't think that they were really worth getting. Mostly they were okay, but not great. This, if you like 1792, you will like this. It's effectively the same thing. So that's kind of what we got. Again, it's 1792 small batch versus the Members Mark small batch. Same distillery, effectively the same juice. I'd assume it's the same percentages of corn and rye and whatever else they might put in there. But they don't really disclose that on their bottle, nor do they do so on the Members Mark bottle. So I would expect it to be the same. It's just slightly different proof point, probably because they're selling it cheaper, so they put the proof point down just a slight bit to get more out of it. But for the price difference, if you got a Sam's membership, I'd get this. I would definitely have that on my shelf. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you find benefit out of this content. Next week I'll get back to actually doing some reviews of some other spirits, because I've got a bunch of things that I brought back from Austria, and going to be making some cocktails with that stuff. That's going to be it's probably going to be a couple months worth of videos, because I want to do a video for each bottle with a cocktail. So that'll be a couple months worth of stuff. But this definitely worth getting, especially obviously you have to have a Sam's membership to get it, but or know somebody with a Sam's membership. Go ahead and grab this. It's effectively the same as the higher price stuff. And a lot of people like 1792, and there's nothing wrong with it. So this is something that's a lower cost alternative. I hope you enjoyed this, as I said, and I hope you come back. Please like and subscribe, and share this with your friends. Help me to build this community, so I can help more people to know how to make cocktails with low carbs. Something I need to do because I'm diabetic. A lot of people would want to do that because they just don't want all the sugars. So I'm trying to help people to learn how to do that. It's taken me a while to figure out some of that stuff. So I'm sharing all that knowledge, and I hope that you do get something out of these videos. Definitely comment on this video, comment on the other videos. Let me know what you like or dislike, so that you can help me to make the content better. And share it with your friends. Let people know. Subscribe, and help to build the community. And I will see you next week. Thanks, and have a great day.